or any type of activities, they're perfect for it. We also did a wine tour in Italy through Get Your Guide, and also a pasta making class. So they have a ton of different options. So it was just easy enough for us to book it through there. We booked it same day. It cost us 190 Swiss francs, which cost about 240 US dollars. It does not include the photo package. It's something you can add on. I think it's well worth it. It's 40 Swiss francs, which ends up being around 50 US dollars. So altogether, it cost us about 280 US dollars to do it. I personally think it was well worth it. Anything where you're able to do an activity, I think is well worth the money over buying something. So we had to meet down at the Skywings storefront. They have their own storefront right downtown Interlaken. So we had to meet there. There was only 3 other people in our group, so there was only 5 of us total, which was awesome. It felt very personal. So after we got in the van, they drove us to the top of this mountain, which is actually, you can see Harder Kulum from the jumping point. So when we did the Harder Kulum tram ride up is when we saw the paragliders. We were like, we have to do that. So we got to jump from there. I wasn't actually as scared as I thought I would be, because you're not jumping out of a plane. You get to do a running start. So you are on the ground, obviously, and then you take off from there. So it doesn't feel as scary as like a straight free fall. So it was very comfortable. They were very personable. They gave each of us a little card with our pilot's name, so we got to chat with our pilot for a while, get to know each other before we were up in the air, trusting them with our lives. I got to be with Seb, and he was amazing. He's been flying since he was 14, so I felt very safe with him. He even let me steer for a little while. He asked me what ways I wanted to take the videos and the photos, whether I wanted vertical or horizontal, so he was very accommodating to what kind of footage I wanted since I was paying for it. A lot of people were asking what we do with our personal items. I left my water bottle and our scarves down at the storefront, but for our purses and our phones and cameras, we just put in our zipper pockets of our jackets, and then our purse, they just put it in the huge backpacks that they have. Overall, I felt super comfortable the entire time I was there. The people were super nice. I feel like I got my money's worth, which is something that you're obviously looking for when you're doing an excursion abroad. They talked you through everything. They made you feel very comfortable, and they didn't waste your time. I think the total experience was an hour and a half start to finish. They are a well-oiled machine. They're amazing. Another thing that's awesome that Skywings does is that if you post the photos and videos that you took while you're doing it with them, if you use the hashtag Skywings Trophies, they will enter you into a raffle to win your money back, and I actually won my money back. If you're going to do it, if you're in Interlaken, I think you should absolutely go through Skywings. It is so worth it. The people are awesome. The experience is amazing. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. Happy adventuring!